Hey, we are here with our first place case tournament winner. You got some of his boxes over there. So tell us your name, what you did, and where were you playing?
My name is Thomas Chacko. I went, what was it, 8-0 today, I believe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing what deck, surprisingly?
Playing SwordSoul.
All right.
I was supposed to come to this tournament with Despia, but I needed the new Fusion Monster, and I haven't bought any of the new set yet. And my friend Hal had one for me, but then he backed out, so I was forced to play this. And I also didn't sleeve up the Despia deck, so I just went with what I had sleeved up. I was kind of skeptical about SwordSoul because, like, in previous tournaments, I was getting beat up by Sprite back and forth, but I realized all the times that I lost to them was because of a mistake I did, like hand trapping wrong.
Just a misplay. So
Yeah.
you just got better.
Yeah, I just like learned how to stop them and stuff, and so I went with this build. So let's just get into it.
All right, cool. Let's go.
3 Long Yuan is normal. 3 Mo Yi. We got the 2 Taya.
Oh, these Euro?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I wasted lots of money at Chicago to try and get these. 3 Ecclesia. I was running 2 before, but I upped the amount of hand traps in my deck, so I wanted to kind of balance it out by adding more engine. So I threw in another Ecclesia.
All right. Makes sense.
So that's all for the SwordSoul list stuff. Only 2 Vishuda. Didn't want to draw that many of them, although Vishuda is amazing.
Shoot it. So good. That's what beat me.
Yeah. 2 Adara. Don't think I ever missed the 3rd. I banished one of them off of Desires often, but it never came up where I needed the other one.
All right.
1 Shatana. Summon this almost like every other game, just because like people always had an interruption from Moyi, and I always happen to have Circle.
All right. You are broken.
3 Ashina, best Tenyi.
Yep.
Extender, combo starter. So that's all that. Now for what really won the tournament today. We got 3 Gammas. These used to be 3 Nibs, like last format, but I realized like if Sprite, play under 5 combos, and 5 summons, and then they get to Sprite, Gigantic Sprite, it's dead. If I played against Tearlament and they summoned out Window early, it was dead. So I figured I'd play a hand trap that can hit them, earlier on, possibly shut off their whole turn. And Jared Randolph was here with Flundries, and I consider him like a good competition. He's a competent player in my opinion. And having Gammas in the main deck instead of a Nib against Flundries that game 1 is pretty good.
Right.
Have 3 Ash Blossoms. Sorry. 3 Effect Veilers. It's German, I can't read it. So, this
you got money, look at that.
No, it's unlimited, don't look at it. This was previously in here to like support Nib by negating like their negate and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Chain Nib. Or
today,
Nib and Chain Veiler.
Yeah, today I played it to hopefully stop Gigantic Sprite if they didn't have Elf pointing to it. And also to, I was Veilering Jet often if I could, if they started early with it, because I do not like to play around Smashers. I'm scared of that card, but I probably shouldn't be. And the trap version of Effect Veiler, 3 infinite permanents. Effectively the same reasoning, but also on my turn I can use it to
you're not upset if you draw it as a 6 card.
Yeah, I can
OT.
at the very least I can negate an elf. I can negate a window if they left one up. I didn't play against any Tearlament today either.
Right.
It's pretty good. I often sided this out going into games 2 and 3, just because I expect a lot of back row removal to be put in against me. So I'd rather keep in the effect failures even though they can get hit by call by, just so I'm not setting like 3 back row and losing.
Right, and also call by's at 1.
Yeah. 3 Ash Blossoms, amazing. Stops Branded Fusion, as you saw in the match against Leon.
Yep, stop my Branded Fusion. It's the Ash Magnet.
Yes, it stops Gigantic Sprite even if Elf is pointing to it and stuff. I usually shotgun it on a starter if I can, just because it leads to so much. But yeah, Ash was really good today. I saw it often.
All right.
That looks to be all for hand traps. We got Pot of Greed for the deck.
Yep.
We got the Rhoda for the deck.
Yep.
And since everyone's playing like Imperm, Veiler, Ogre, decided to keep these in. Yeah, like I said, I was my milieu was getting hit a lot, almost all the time. And I always seem to have this, so I was glad I played 3 of this. I do not like Vessel, just because like I'm not really scared of Nib now anymore, because I think most people cut it out.
Yeah, most people aren't banning Nib.
I wasn't previously playing this, but I decided to put it in.
Yo, you play this card in everything. This card's so good.
See, I was like, the only times I would like really want this would be like going second, and they have like the Toad set up. Like somehow my hand traps didn't stop them. They set up the Toad setup, and I would have to activate like Desires or Emergence, or activate Long Yawn in hand and have them chain the Toad to negate. And then I can chain Callby to negate the Toad. And they can't chain Elf to bring it back because I don't control any monsters yet. But yeah, if I had to start with Moyi, I was worried that if they had Toad, Elf, and I have to normal summon, commit to a normal summon, this wouldn't really do anything. I actually don't remember drawing this card at all today, so I can't really tell if this is good or not.
Alright.
And then the Blackout, amazing Icarus attack.
Alright, how many cards were in the main? 40?
42.
42, alright.
Yes.
Is there anything in the main you would change?
I don't think so. I think it worked out pretty well. I was playing Droplet, but I just realized it was too costly because like against Sprite, I found myself having to shotgun it before I like committed to a play, just because if they chain Toad, it's off the field, so I can't negate it anymore. And SwordSoul really couldn't afford to like send with droplets, in my opinion.
Right. All right.
We got the Taya token because it's wind. We got the Longyang token because it's fire. Moyi water. This is if I got nibbed, so this never came out, thankfully. And this is the Blackout token. Shout out to Lauren Strakeford. Start with the links. We got Shaman of the Tenyi. Only made it about once. Wasn't really that impactful. Played 3 Monk. 3 of them never came up today. At most it was like, I think I summoned 2 in one game. But most of the time it was just 1 Monk and they were pretty dead. Like most of my games were over pretty quickly.
Yeah, as we saw in the final.
Yazi, really good. Love making this with either Longyang and Adara, or more commonly Emergence into Taya into this with the level reduction. 2 Boxias was amazing today.
Yeah, got me out of here. Both of them.
Finals against Flawunderies. This was really good because I can summon in defense, get rid of the Yen Pens and other stuff. So that was really nice.
Right,
and
then revive something in attack and go off.
Omega. I played this because I played the Gamma. Most people know that Ash Blossom isn't that great against SwordSoul. So if I start with Desires and hopefully don't banish the driver, or I start with Ecclesia or Emergence, they'll usually try to Ash just to get some use out of it. Right. So if I have the Omega, if I have the Gamma, not only does my play go through, but I can also make this to hopefully hit another hand trap or a good combo piece. This only happened once today against the Sprite matchup, and he almost still came back. Like I set a full combo, ripped a carrot out of his hand, and he almost came back just because I was being slow and I didn't Ash a jet.
Gotcha.
Draco Berserker.
Card's insane.
Wasn't that relevant today though? I don't think I ever.
That's
really
honestly one of my favorite singles in the deck.
We got the 2 Chi Shells MVP. Love having an effect Veiler that also searches on summon. Was always ending on this. I was often just going turn 1 make this, search Blackout and pass just to play around stuff, play around. A lot of people are playing Dark Ruler and stuff, so I try to get to Blackout as often as possible. Chow Fang made this about once or twice, just in case if they had Nib, just in case.
Right. You made that against me just in case I had it.
Yeah.
Right.
I usually don't start with this. It happens middle of the turn. Just I don't know. I don't think it was that relevant, but Sinister. I was only making this if I like already drew blackout and just felt like drawing some cards. Against the Despia matchup, I'm really scared of Brain Infusion, so I always try to go into this just to draw some extra cards, and it worked out against my match with Leon just because this drew me the Ash Blossom.
Yep. He cucked me with.
Changing, really big guy.
Game ender.
Made this against branded L Lich today, and it helped out a lot, banishing Golden Lords and stuff. He had to do really awkward stuff to get rid of it. And then Baron de Fleur. If I'm not going for game, or like if I want to go for game, if
or
I know
you
I
draw
have
more hand traps.
yeah, like this was amazing. Just to like I clear the board, like it helps to clear the board, and then it just has a negate, so their top decks don't matter.
Right.
Side deck,
right.
3 anti-spell. Never put it in because I always won my game 1. And matter of fact, I don't think did I lose a game today? I don't know if I lost the game today. Maybe. I don't think I did.
I know you 2-0'd me and you 2-0'd in the finals. I didn't watch any of your other games.
I may have gone completely undefeated today because I don't remember putting this in at all.
Huh. Broken. You nice. You nice.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Actually, I wrote it down. Let me see.
Oh, we checking? We checking the logs?
Let's see.
Let's check the logs.
Who beat me in a game? That was a 2-0. Oh, round 2 against the branded Dogmatica L Lich, just because I couldn't top deck something to
advance the game.
Yeah, so I put it in against that, but I didn't see it. But everything else, I think was a 2-0. Yeah, it looks like
nice.
Right. So same thing with the pointer. Only came in against the branded L Lich deck or whatever. And it was fine. I was just scared of Lightning Storm, Dark Ruler, and stuff like that. So I put the sided these today.
Right.
I realized if I'm going first, these 6 honestly don't feel that great against the Sprite deck. I could flip up a pointer and they could have 5 engine cards and stuff. So I wanted something that could help. You know, they can't really out this unless they do some awkward Sprite. So I put these in. And like I said, I only went to game 3 with one other deck, so this never really came in. But I'm glad I played it just because like there was like a lot of adventure decks and Despia as well. So like this would have been pretty good against them. 3 Lightning Storms. Expected more back row decks and stuff. I also like putting this in against Tearlaments because they just make like Dragos Stapelias and stuff in attack mode.
Right.
I think I put this in against the L Lich deck. I saw it. I think I don't remember it doing much. But against Fluunderies, game 2, I drilled him, so he ended on Robina, Eaglin, Map, and Unexplored Winds, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And he passed, and so I had Lightning Storm and full combo, so that was nice.
All right.
2 drills. Wanted it, again, I respected Jared as a good opponent, so I was like, I kind of want to play something more for Fluunderies, so I put 2 in. Saw 1 in game 2 and sealed the deal. And then Red Reboot. I was citing this in against like most matchups just because like
there's a lot of ignorant trap cards.
Yeah, a lot of ignorant trap cards. I think Floodgate's gonna be put in against me. Like there can be only one and stuff like that. So I was putting this in going second against most matchups.
All right, and that was the deck. Pretty much almost completely undefeated. Only 1 loss throughout the day, 8 games. Yeah, that's really impressive. Congratulations on your win, and thank you for the deck profile. I appreciate you. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and peace out.
SwordSoul, what's up?